Yo, what's up? Happy sunrise. Happy sunrise, niggas. What up? Hey, so I've been I've been studying a lot about this. I've been studying about you know, I've been studying a lot about this left hand path, left hand occult, shadow shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, um, one of the things that me personally I've been dealing with, the fear that I've been dealing with personally is this very very intense fear of hell. You know, I remember when I was detaching myself from the Christian doctrine in earlier years, right? I remember reading this book, and it's called Divine Revelations of Hell. I remember reading this book, and I believe that book has made more of an impression on my psyche than the doctrine of hell itself. Okay. In my journey of understanding myself, understanding the whole spirituality apart from Christianity, and just opening up myself to new ideas and concepts of spirituality and things of that nature. I embarked upon the dark path, the left hand path, and especially when I got here to Florida. I got into it a little bit when I was back in Michigan, but I really got into it. Really started studying when I came down here to Florida, and the fear of hell is a very very intense what should I say, the fear of hell has a very very intense stronghold on my psyche. I feel it subsiding. I feel it subsiding. In a way, I feel it subsiding, but I still, as I'm, especially as I'm studying like these demons and understanding that the darkness is where I come from, understanding that I am a part of the darkness. I am the darkness. Understanding that also the demons are really just aspects of who I am, and they're not only aspects of who I am, but they are suppressed and repressed aspects of myself. They are from my understanding, they are the traumatized aspects of myself. and that's how I understand demons. They are the traumatized aspects of myself. They are the aspects of myself that that I have suppressed and repressed. When as I grew up, into the Christian doctrine. So going back to this, going back to the darkness, and understanding the power of chaos magic, understanding the chaos, the power of chaos and things of that nature. This yesterday, or not yesterday, but a couple of days ago, this thing came to me. This came to me, just out of nowhere. And it says this. Ow. It says this. In order to release your fear of these demons, old ones, chaos beings, parenthesis, actually aspects of who you are, you must accept them for who and what they are and how they appear to you. To do this, you must understand that you yourself is not your body, and that this also applies to them. All things are spirit and will appear as they are. Do not have any expectations of how spiritual entities appear to you. So I've been thinking about for the past few days. I've been thinking about what it would shout out to the Road Titan. Shout out to him, because he's the one who really opened me up to the whole aspect of this darkness. I mean, like I've been opened up a lot about the whole aspect of darkness and whatever happened. But when he touched on Nyarla Hotel, when he touched on him, when he talked about him, and really delved into the whole aspect of chaos magic and like the dark side, and things of that nature. I said, okay. And lately, beforehand, I've been really like working on envisioning myself not I've been envisioning myself being inside of my body, not being my body. So, in other words, I would envision myself operating my body, okay? And me being the nothingness, while at the same time being the all. If that makes any sense, right? I've been envisioning myself just being spirit, just being, the darkness, okay? And then I got to, the Road Titan and his video lecture about Nyarla Hotel, okay? And check this out. Before, I think a couple of days before I came to that video, I've been feeling that energy. I've been feeling that energy. I've been feeling that, like, that Nyarla Hotel. I've been feeling that energy, and even a day before that, I heard Nyarla Hotel. I heard that in my mind, and I was like, okay, because I've been studying a little bit here and there, or like looking up like the old ones, here and there, like years before, like back in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I've I came across the whole the old ones, and and things of that nature. But I never really delved into it, like I am now. And then I come across this video, and I was like, wow, okay, cool. And so lately I've been like, okay, I am the darkness. I am the nothingness. And really focusing on being everything and embracing everything for what it is. Okay? So check this out. As a spirit being, everything that you see has a form that is different from yours. Okay? You see the trees? That has a form that's different from yours. The plants has a different form than yours. You see these things every day, but you never stop to realize that, damn, this thing has a different form than I am. You know? And this thing is just as spirit as I am. It's a spiritual entity. It speaks to you. It communicates with you. So, why not apply that to these demons? Okay? Like, if we ever come into contact with these demons, if we ever come into contact with, like, the old ones, the outer gods, And I posted the question on Facebook. Has anybody came into contact with, the demons, or, the Goetia and whatever have you, and what was your response to that? And a sister said, yes, I have, and she explained that, some of them, they have, very weird, or very, what seems to be horrific, horrific figures or whatever have you. Some of them are huge, but she made a point that she would always go in with love. When she would go into the astral realms or wherever, you meet up with these demons and the old ones, the outer gods, you would always, you should always go in with love. And I said, okay. So, embracing everything for what it is, right? Seeing it and saying, okay, this entity has a different form than I do, right? It has a different form than I do. Okay, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. You see? And really, I'm just speaking this to myself, really, because I like to go with a concept that a friend of mine back in Michigan said. He said, my lips are closer to my ears than it is to yours. Okay, and so I'm really speaking this to myself because I feel like it's time for me to really put in this work and go into the spirit realm and go into the astral realm and really meet with these entities or these aspects of myself, right? So going in with love, embracing these entities for who they are, just embracing them, seeing them for who they are, and accepting them for who they are, right? It's just like everything else. It's just like everything else in this life. Once you get to once you get to a place of maturity in your spirituality, in your consciousness, your awareness, or whatever have you, you begin to see and accept things for what it is. And so it is with these demons, with the outer gods and the old ones. They're just different aspects of yourself. Fully accept yourself and fully love yourself for who you are and unconditionally. Okay? That's it. Alright? So, two fingers. Peace.